Hey everybody, Kate 420 back at it again. How are you? Hope your day is as good as mine, sarcastically speaking. So, Nancy Pelosi is provoking World War III. I mean, well, there goes this video's monetization. Anyhow, if you don't know, if you've been working 9 to 5, 3 jobs times 100 hours a week, and you haven't had time to turn to your favorite, your favorite CNN station, I'm gonna help you figure it out. And let's see, in under another 9 minutes, hopefully. Here we go. So, July 29th, Daily Wire reports that China has made open open threat to shoot down Nancy Pelosi's plane if she tries to visit Taiwan. They think just like she went to go visit Zelensky, and Zelensky basically they backed Zelensky's war against Russia, and they're arming Zelensky against Russia. China sees this as the same thing. We're trying to take we're trying to take Taiwan back, even though China doesn't even admit that they have independence, but they're trying to force them back, and they feel like the United States is going over there simply and only to get in the way. Communist China threatened to shoot down Democrat House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's plane Friday if the 82-year-old lawmaker tries to visit Taiwan. The threat comes as Pelosi departed today for a tour through Asia that includes stops in Japan, South Korea, Malaysia, and Singapore. Chinese propagandist Hu Xin, editor of China's Jingastic state-run Global Times. It doesn't matter because no matter what they work for, or no, it could be Hu Xing of Nike. Okay, it doesn't matter because if you are a business in China, you have to turn over all your sorry, whew, all your intellectual properties to China. If you have something you want to sell, say like an Apple iPhone, you have to turn around and give them all of the behind the scenes info that you're supposed to be keeping private because it's your product and you don't want some copycat company to go out there, make something just like it for half the cost and basically take over your business. So this guy said that and he did issue the threat by social media. He said if a U.S. fighter jet escorts Pelosi's plane into Taiwan, it is an invasion. The PLA has the right to forcibly dispel her plane and the U.S. fighter jets, including firing warning shots, making tactical movements of obstruction, and if ineffective, then shoot them down. So, he's a former Chinese officer, member of the Chinese Communist Party, exactly a mouthpiece for the country, able to say what the top officials in China cannot. Because if they did, all hell would have already broken loose. And he did. This is his tweet again. If U.S. fighter jets escort her plane into Taiwan, it is an invasion. Blah 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 blah. Then shoot them down. So she's played her cards close to her vest, but we all knew she was going to go. As that's what that's going to get to. Nobody knew she was going to go because they didn't want the information going out until she was landing, basically, or safely in the safe zone to land. But I'm telling you that Nancy Pelosi has never been, well, no. When her husband got a DWI, she was probably just about as popular because they definitely are covering that up. And when he bought that stock that basically it had to do with certain they bought into a stock of whatever was going to be government in a government contract coming up. it just worked out perfect for them because she had the inside information, being head, Speaker of the House, head of Congress. He had the outside information, the business end. They made millions. They made millions during the pandemic. Well, we got crumbs. And if you don't know, I need to take a 5-second timeout. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The United States sent $582 billion today to Ukraine. That's on top of the 80 some odd billion we just sent them recently. We can't feed our we have people who 4 years ago would have been considered middle class who are now standing in line for welfare. And you're handing out American taxpayer money to Ukraine. Anyway, all of American media's eyes were on Nancy Pelosi today. She was more popular than when her husband had a DWI, as I said. Boom. But unfortunately, even though all eyes were on it, Pelosi's plane was not shot down. And I honestly believe that's the only reason she went viral, is because they wanted to see it shot down.
Here's the news of the hour. A plane has just landed at the airport in Taipei, and that plane you can see clearly above the white paint, United States of America, in big, broad, bold letters. The Speaker of the House now has landed in Taipei, Taiwan.
But did she have fighter jets?
10:45 in the evening. They are exactly 12 hours, Sandra, ahead of us here in New York at the moment.
Okay, so did they have the fight? But the thing is that, did she give in? Did they have fighter jets? I don't know. It didn't. You can't tell. It was at night. What was that? Give me that back. Hang on. There we go. So Taiwan dollar craters ahead of her visit. Apparently Taiwan's dollar shot way down right before Nancy Pelosi was supposed to be there. And I'm going to go through this Twitter feed in the next 2 minutes. However, I'm not sure if it'll show it, but I did watch another video where they said that Nancy Pelosi, they had all kind of graffiti written on like some famous, they have the tallest building in the world in Taiwan. And I guess apparently it's all graffitied up. Sorry, my eye. I think it's my lash. They're all graffitied up with Nancy Pelosi hate stuff. Okay. So anyway, there's that. It went Sunday. It dipped below the symbolic threshold of 30 Taiwans per 1 U.S. It regained some of its losses, but not much. Taiwan creators, Taiwan currency. It's all the same one. All the same one. There she is. See, there she is. Nothing else. Okay. So here it is, guys. This is what I was talking about. Boom. Look it up. Video of her plane coming down. Look. CNN, Washington Examiner, Bloomberg, Fox News, The Sun. Yeah, China shows dramatic video. See, look at this. This is what China was doing while she was landing her plane, guys. This is what they showed the whole world.
在这里，我代表辽宁舰全体官兵，祝各位战友节日快乐。今年是建军95周年，也是辽宁舰交接入列10周年。可以说。
When Nancy Pelosi was 1 hour from Taiwan, guys, China showed this video of a fighter jet blasting off. They were probably hoping that they would give her a heart attack, and she just dropped dead on the plane anyway. But she didn't. Why is my... There we go. Okay. Anyway, just to fix it. Here it is. This is the whole video that they played for like a fighter just taking off and all that an hour before Nancy Pelosi's plane lands.
Pennsylvania might be.
Come on. Here we go. Oh.
在这里，我代表辽宁舰全体官兵，祝各位战友节日快乐。今年是建军95周年， 也是辽宁舰交接入列10周年。可以说，辽宁舰的10年是海军转型建设高速发展的10年，也是新时代人民军队阔步前进的10年。10年来，辽宁舰始终牢记领袖重托，不忘初心，牢记使命，积极投身转型备战，航母编队体系作战能力建设取得了一系列突破，创造了一系列历史性成就，培养了一大批。
Sounds like that, right? Anyway, all this is what was going on. China is not playing around, guys. And unfortunately, without Trump in office, there's nothing to keep China at bay because they're not afraid of Joe Biden. Let's see. The world waits with bated breath to see while she landed. But let's see what happens because China and Taiwan have in the last days been holding war games. Communist leader Xi Jinping vowed to unify Taiwan, which enjoys strong support from the U.S., even though the White House has stopped short of backing their independence. The White House speaks out of both sides of their mouth. We don't support Taiwan independence, but we support the free people of Taiwan. Okie dokie. So anyway, guys, that's today's big dramatic to-do in about 10 minutes. Have a great day.